Hello everyone, how y'all doing tonight? So, tonight is not really sure. I wanted to play something, but I wasn't sure what. I know I have stuff in the backlog that I need to get back to doing, which is like Mario Mon and Undertale. Um, but oh, and Minecraft of course. But I'm like BattleBit is coming, like the new update is coming this month. So I'm like I need to get back into the groove of that, as well as the fact I sort of am really enthralled. Not enthralled. I don't know if that's the right word. Um, but I really want to get to play the new Call of Duty as well as coming out, and I'm like, I have the FPS itch, if you will, and I just really want to play something like just shoot and focus on shoot. So I'm like, all right, well, let me play BattleBit tonight for a little bit. I'm not sure how long. Maybe like 2 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. And then maybe see where that goes and go to the another game. Not sure which. Maybe Mario Mon. Maybe Undertale. I don't know. I'm sort of after. It's weird. So after playing the um, Pumpkaboo's party, I was like, my voice got very strained, and I'm like I don't know if it was strain or what, because my voice was dead at the end. So I'm trying to figure out of course I could do Mario Mon. I don't really need to do voices during, and I don't need to do voices really during Undertale. But like after, especially Undertale, my voice, I was doing a lot of voices for that, for especially for Papyrus and such. So I need to if I do get to do that, since I think at the point in Undertale I am in right now. I'm trying to think where I am. I'm basically, I think it was I'm right into the volcano area. I forget the name of it. The medium, I think it is. So really, I don't see Papyrus for a while. I don't think. I mean, there are the phone calls, but yeah. I still want to do the Crooked Man, but again, with the voices and reading. That one I won't probably do voices, but I will still be reading. So I was like, I'm hesitant on that. I want to try to still do most of the spooky stuff, but I'm probably, if I do that, I'll put those specifically onto like a Saturday upload. Like I'm trying to structure my content now to be a little more predictable on uploads, if I can. You'll still get the full VOD in order, but I just want to the more the spooky stuff will go on a Saturday, or maybe I'll do more wacky stuff for Saturday. I don't know. I'm still trying to sort this out. Because I want to. If people are expecting something, I doubt anyone's expecting my content uploading at all. I mean, I barely have any comments saying, "Yo, this was cool. I was hyped. I can't wait for the next episode," or anything like that. It's mostly, it seems to be stragglers coming in, watching it for a bit, and then leaving. Still trying to get into the things of streaming. For the most part, I'm basically just playing the game to just play it. I just sort of want to pick and choose, which is sort of the why starting up a stream at times and playing a game is so hard to decide for me, because playing a game is, for me at least, it's hard to pick and choose what I want to play during the day, because I'm always I feel like it's a huge issue of just clicking the button to launch a game, and it's just, I think that's just my ADHD, which is why I have that issue in total. It's an administrative issue, which is what specifically was ADHD is, where I just have an administration dysfunction where I can't decide on committing to something like that, or not committing, but to continuing, or choosing to do something, because I have so many options, which is generally why I like doing one game a stream, because I'm already in that one game, so deciding to go to a different game is huge. There's also the other issue where some games I play, I like to have it on a small resolution, like a 19 by 20 by 1080 or a 21 whatever. But I am doing something a little different for BattleBit. Like last BattleBit stream, you saw that I did a full like screen thing. The only reason why I'm not doing it this time, because I'm doing something different here, is I was having issue reading chat, and I'm like, I want to be able to read chat. I mean, there was no one in chat that night, I don't think, but because of that though, I was like, I felt like I was always missing something or whatever. So I'm actually, I have it in the game is gonna be in a 19 by 20 on this resolution, so that I could still see the game, but I could also see chat. As well, I think I have interactions. Actually, I don't think I have the specific doc for that. Let me look see if I have that. Yeah, here we go. Activity feed. All right, so I'll put that here. All right, there we go. Now I'll be able to see like people doing stuff as well as chat. Perfect. I think that's it. I mean, I guess I could talk about a few other things here. Like I mentioned prior, I don't know if that's, it's not too loud. I passed our last, I think it was the last, starting soon. I mentioned doing Poke Farm. I've been getting really into it still. I realized most of the Pumpkaboo's party, I had that on screen for a good while. Not realizing, like, oh man, they're gonna see a whole, like, see the whole thing for like a whole part 1. I'm like, okay. But I didn't have too much issue with that. I mean, it's sort of like the perfect game to advertise it, I guess. Not really advertise, but I guess it would be advertising technically of that thing. So it's like, okay, why not? But yeah, as I mentioned, Call of Duty, I am planning on playing that or buying it. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, what day is it coming out again? Let me double check this before we begin. So, Black Ops 7. So that's coming out on the 14th, which is Friday. So I'm pretty sure I'll probably have work on it that Friday. I will have to double check that. But if let's see, I get home usually. It's a preference when how my work schedule stuff works. I'm working until like 10 o'clock at night, and I get home. It's like about maybe like 11. I eat dinner, and by then it's 12. So, and then I usually work the next day at like I go in at like 2ish. So, depending on if I work the day, I might look into taking off at least Friday, maybe. Let me look at it real quick. Oh wait, I don't think that's the website. 1 second, let me just, I'm going to be double checking. Stop it, I'm Googling it, come on. Alright, there we go. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll look and see if I can take off that Friday. If I think I pondered this in the past, and I might have put that in already. I have to double check. Whatever. I can wait. I'll check my phone. I'm on the website. But 1 second here. I'm also doing Poke Farm things as well because I realized I haven't clicked on it for a little bit. But yeah, I recommend you guys checking out Poke Farm. So it's honestly really fun to get back into because like there's so much, like there's a lot of custom stuff, there's tournament stuff. Like at the start, you get a little overwhelmed, I feel, but once you get into it, it's pretty. It's basically, you know, an idle game. So I personally love idle games, like playing them. It wouldn't be like a streaming thing, I don't think, because I mean, I could talk about a bunch of shit, but I have to have something like to direct me on what shit to talk about. Which is why I don't really, unless I have a hyper focus or hyper fixation on something, I usually won't talk about the thing directly. Alright, I'm hatching one of my eggs. Alright, there we go. But I will pick up Mario Mon again in the future, I think. I also, like I said in the like a while back, I want to do Infinite Fusion. If you guys haven't seen, they dropped a new developer trailer for or Infinite Fusion Hoenn, and they're showing that in what they're doing with it is they're going to be doing overworld encounters, but that is optional. They do have an option to do normal encounters in the grass, but some mons that appear in the overworld, like in cities, would not appear in the grass because there is no grass in those areas. So that's actually really cool. I'm hoping maybe they might, or maybe think about adding like a mixed version where they have some overworlds of like in the areas that don't have grass, so you can still encounter those. But honestly, I think that's a really cool addition. Right, let me see if I could. I know that this one I haven't hatched. Alright, perfect. Alright, I think I could. Yeah, I think we're good here. So I'm good with my Poke Farms. It's all set up. Let me just check my job thing real quick, and then see how that works. Because I think I might just take that off now potentially. Let me see if my requests time off. Let's see. Did I put one in? No, I haven't. So let me put that in for next week. I'll just do the 14th because I just want one day. Also no reason. Alright, well I guess I have to put a reason, I guess. Let's do other, I guess. Yeah, I think that looks good. And submit. Hopefully that will be approved. Then I will be able to take off for the Call of Duty and I can stream it. Because I am very hyped. I played the beta. If you didn't know, I mentioned this before. Another stream or so. I played it and I had a really good time with it. I'm very excited for it to come out. I did play Battlefield. You saw that horrible stream. Well, I never uploaded that because it was so bad. But it was just a wreck of a stream trying to play that, like the beta of it, and just not working, like performing at all well. So I ended up not getting it, not because of that, but because I just wasn't really feeling Battlefield. I never really gotten into Battlefield like too much compared to like BattleBit. I feel like BattleBit is like sort of where I like it because it feels a little more fast-paced compared to Battlefield, but it's also not. I don't know. It's weird. I think that'll be it for the intro here. I said I had a nice little talk here. So I think we can move over to the game here.